Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, The Departed from 2006. It's directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon. Poor Martin Scorsese. The man has been nominated, as of this writing, for an Academy Award for Best Director a total of 10 times. You would think that just playing the odds he would have won at least 3 or 4 times, but nope, only the onces he won, and for this film, so let's get into it. Even though this movie is very good, even though this movie won an Academy Award for Best Picture of the Year, and even though Martin Scorsese finally won a Best Directing Academy Award for this film, I can't sit here and honestly say I think it's Scorsese's best film. His favorite film of mine is Casino, which we already covered in an earlier review, and as far as what I believe his best film to be is, I'm going to leave that one up to a surprise when we get there. But rest assured, we will get there eventually. But don't let that make you think I'm taking anything away from The Departed, because I'm not. This is a very good movie. It should also be pointed out that it's based on an earlier 2002 film out of Hong Kong called Infernal Affairs. I bring it up because even though the film does credit itself as being based on that film, it really buries the lead deep into the credits, which I've always found suspect. I've never seen any of the films in the Infernal Affairs trilogy, so I'm not aware if The Departed is based on the first film or the entire trilogy, but with how The Departed ends, with most everything nicely wrapped up, mostly, I'd guess it's based on the trilogy and not just the first film. Anyway, back to The Departed. It's about a Boston-Irish mob mole in the police force and an undercover police officer in the Boston-Irish mob trying to discover who each other are without being discovered first. Who finds out first? You gotta watch to find out, but believe me, you are going to want to watch this movie. It's tense as fuck and will make your heart race a little whenever you think of vacant building roofs, as there's not one but 2 very harrowing scenes that occur in such a place. I do want to add that Jack Nicholson does a pretty fantastic job in this movie as a grizzled, hardened, zero fucks given mob boss that demands results and is even actually scary on occasion. I say this because I do think sometimes Jack Nicholson is overhyped, but not so in this film. I'm going to give The Departed a B because it does use the F slur with a hard T, and you know what that means, down 1 letter grade. Which is too bad because it comes at the end out of nowhere, but rules are rules. Tomorrow I go back to the 50 Drive-In Movie Classics with the film The Firing Line. See y'all then.